first, let's step back in time to one of the grandest venues in the country.
Royal Melbourne in Victoria was the scene of the National Hickory Championships. And don't the kids just love it?
There really is nothing like it in the country. Royal Melbourne West, the #1 course, it has been for such a long time. Designed, of course, back in 1926 by Alistair Mackenzie, and it's always special when you get the chance to come and play here. But today, well, it's something else again because we're attacking it with clubs that were built around about that Alistair Mackenzie era. From the 1920s, the 1930s, it's the Australian Hickory Championship. The wind is up. My goodness, it is blowing, and these greens, they are super slick. You come to expect that when you come to Royal Melbourne. Today should be a lot of fun.
The clothes are colourful and pretty comfy. The bag is light, so what's not to love?
I want to find out what the secret is to playing here at Royal Melbourne. I need a Royal Melbourne member to give me the secret to playing the West Course. Matty Molliker, what is the secret?
There's a couple of little hints I could give today,
Yes,
and then it'd be to
please.
stay away from the bunkers at all costs.
Yes.
And keep it below the hole.
Below the hole.
Yeah.
Above the hole, downwind today, it will be like putting on lino, as they say in the classics. Come on, Win.
Yeah, every
Come on,
downhill putt's going to be fast, and I reckon someone's going to putt off a green at some stage today too, unfortunately.
Mate, that'll be every second hole. Don't worry about that. Good luck.
You too.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hit it. Well, they're quick above the hole, aren't they? Wow. Now, Alex, I played with you in this championship last year at Longreef. Can you believe we're here at Royal Melbourne?
No, this is unbelievable. Driving in the driveway this morning was awesome.
How many times have you played around here, the West Course?
I played it a bit as a kid. I grew up down in Melbourne, but yeah, this is my first time with Hickory around here, so it should be very interesting in the breeze today.
I don't know about you, but I'm scared.
No,
Because the greens are lightning.
no, just got to get the right pace.
The right pace.
The right pace all day. That's all you got to focus
As simple
on.
as that, hey?
For sure.
We'll see how we go. The famous fourth on Royal Melbourne West. Howling northerly coming out of this direction, sort of helping me over the right-hand side. Pin on the left-hand side, so if I can shape one with the breeze, get the feet up the length of the green, that might work. I love it when a plan comes together. My weapons, the Hillerick and Bradsby collection here, the Grand Slam irons, are made by, well, not made by this man, but put together. Rebuilt is the word. Lockie Wilson. I've got to tell you, these clubs have turned around my game.
I always thought those were a sweet set of irons.
They're very nice. They come off beautifully. And what I've discovered is this was a 4-iron, but for me, it's about a 6-iron because lofts have got stronger in the modern clubs. So I just say, when I'm hitting this, I'll pull out the number. If I need a 6-iron, I pull out the number 4. If I need a 5-iron, I'll pull out the number 3.
Because your 4-iron has about the loft of, say, a Mizuno from 10 years ago.
Right.
Nowadays, they've jacked the lofts again.
Sure.
So I got 4-iron there in one of my TaylorMades, and it's 18 degrees.
Right. Which would have been an old school 2-iron.
2-iron.
Exactly.
So I did the same. You just add 2.
Stop there. Well, when Alistair Mackenzie was here designing the West Course back in 1926, this was the only hole he saw actually shaped. It wasn't even turfed when he left here because he was only in Australia for 6 weeks. Mackenzie said, that's the style, that's the shape of bunkering I want. Sit down. But I don't know when he was here if he factored in this hot northerly we get mostly during summertime. It's blowing half a gale today, and this par 3, one of the more famous in the world, is an unbelievable challenge today. Stay there. Damn you, Alistair Mackenzie.
Clubs tell stories, and clubs have unique swings to them. And, you know, my challenge to everyone out there who's ever hit a golf ball out of the centre and loved it is to pick up one of these, use a softball.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, you'll find your childhood and it'll reinvent your golf. You know, I walked away from golf, these brought it back. And who would ever think that I'm playing at Royal Melbourne talking with Warren Smith over some old wooden golf clubs?
Let me tell you, the bookies are winding you in all the time. You're a $1.20 favourite, trust me.
Me, on the other hand, I'm struggling. After a decent start, there were too many trips to the sand. And my work with the flanged niblick, well, let's just say it needs a little fine-tuning. By the 14th, I'm fried. Didn't Matt Molliker say someone would putt off the green?
That's what they call in the trade going coast to coast. I've putted off the green into a bunker at Royal Melbourne West. Well, we're almost at the finish line, and I feel like the Olympic marathon are coming into the stadium with 1 lap to go. But I'm not going to rest the finish tape. I'm going to stagger and fall over the line because 3 putting from 10 feet is a massive possibility pretty much every time I get on the green right now.
By the last, it was all I could do to break 100.
Oh!
By 1.
Thought I had a chance for a moment there.
The winner, Eastlake Golf Club pro Alex Sutherland, with a round of 81, so he did get the pace just right. There were no birdies for me, but it's easy to get hooked on hickories, and I'll be back for the next one. A classic course the way it used to be played.